Hi, I'm Faisal, the Wake Up Mentor, and I help millennials 10x their career and their finances. A year ago, I didn't know anything about LinkedIn, and I came to Selena looking for help from the best. She took me from nobody to thought leader on the platform with an SSI of 77. But better than that, I started getting inbound leads almost immediately. And by giving me the confidence of sharing my opinions, sharing my posts of what I really thought, I was able to attract the right type of client. Just in the last 2 weeks, I've closed 2 4-figure clients. And better than that, I'm able to help people to really get on the right path to have amazing, amazing careers. I couldn't have done it without Selena's help. Selena, you were there in between coaching calls on WhatsApp messages with me to encourage me, push me, and above all, just give me direction when I needed it. Thanks so much, because today, LinkedIn's actually a stronger platform than my website. So I look forward to keep working with you, okay? And I'll be listening into your tips. Thanks a lot.
Hello, my name is Tanike and I am the proud owner of Hay Events. I help small business owners save time, money and expensive in-house resources through helping them plan impactful online and offline events to help to increase their brand awareness, resulting in a successful return on investment. So before reaching out to Selena, I had a pain point of not understanding how LinkedIn works and how can I attract my ideal clients. And after working with Selena, it's been such an amazing progress, and I was able to increase my SSI score from 60 to 74. Not only that, my profile views increased by, let's say, 300, and also I was able to understand the different content that I can use to increase my engagement. So thank you very much, Selena. You've been amazing, and you were just a rock throughout the process of working with you and being my accountability partner.
Hi, my name is Angel Lam, and I'm the recruitment guru with over 20 years of experience in the executive search industry. Back in July 2021, I've launched my own career coaching brand called Jump Up, and immediately I know I need to learn how the LinkedIn operating system works. I find out Selena's is launching her first LPPA program, and it's no-brainer that I enroll myself right away. I mean, what is more beneficial is to have someone who used to work at LinkedIn, who's willing to share all this information, resources, and insiders tips with the true intentions to make your business a success. Within 3 months, my followers have grown over 90% to currently 5,600 followers, and it's still growing from strength to strength on a daily basis. As far as client is concerned, I've gained a lot more B2B clients as opposed to B2C clients, so I'm very, very happy to see the diversity there. So overall, I'm very, very appreciative with Selena and also her team in creating the LPPA program. As you can see, with all this information, she doesn't really hold back at all. And it is her team and herself's intentions to make sure you succeed in whatever that you're doing. So very much looking forward to have more LPPA graduates and students to join. And that's it for me. Thank you and bye.
Oh my goodness! Happy Hump Day, everybody! How is everybody doing? I wish you all love the new intro. Every week, I will be shouting out to my amazing, incredible insider back in LPBA. So, how is everybody doing? Drop me where you're dialing in from, and welcome back another of my LinkedIn weekly live 30 minutes coffee break with your LinkedIn gal. So I got my delicious Starbucks coffee today. How is everybody's doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. I think this is Hamza because I was checking my phone earlier. Hamza, great to see you. Kamel, good to see you. Linda, Kay, so good to see you. Alicia, Irene, Rachel, Patrick, morning. Tomisha, oh my goodness, keep it coming. For those of you who've been following me for a while, you guys know the drill. Where exactly you're tuning in from, let me know. Drop me where you're based, what type of preferred beverages that you're drinking. Oh my goodness, there's like 27 of you. I'm super excited. I'm streaming from also YouTube as well as Facebook. So if that's something that you prefer, feel free. But usually LinkedIn is my platform, as most of you know. So I'm very excited that you're all here tuning in. And Craig, hello from New York. Tamisha from Boston, amazing. John, morning. So for those of you who don't know me, I see a couple of new faces, which is great. I'm Selena Young, the ex-LinkedIn girl turned CEO of the In Academy. I'm showing up for my amazing community every single Wednesday to share one topic, tips, and hacks to help you to get real results on LinkedIn, utilize this power of this platform, and stop feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and lack of time to figure LinkedIn all by yourself. I'm here for you. And I just want to quickly make an announcement and ask you guys whether you know what's going on tomorrow. Anybody can tell me what is up tomorrow. If anybody can tell me what is up tomorrow, I will be super happy. Tomorrow is something very exciting happening at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of time letting me know what is up tomorrow, because if any of you know, that would be crazy. And also, if you have signed up for my LPBA wait list, please make sure you check your email, because this morning my team and I have sent you something small, a small little gift from the In Academy team to you. It's about a resource to help you to level up your LinkedIn even further. So making sure of that. Yes, Craig, you got it. The masterclass. Love it. Yes, you got it. John, yes. My seminar. I love it. Irene, your masterclass. Yes, Tomisha, masterclass. Oh my goodness, you guys are so awesome. And Nadia, so good to see you. Hello from Switzerland. Hello back. And Sammy, good to see you. Bonjour da Paris. Okay, bonjour. Awesome. Oh my goodness, you guys are incredible. So for those of you who are late to the party, that's totally fine. And you are invited, because tomorrow my free live LinkedIn masterclass is happening at 12 p.m. during lunchtime. So bring your favorite lunch, because it's going to be wild. Like, I guarantee it's going to be absolutely mental. And it's only high vibe only, and very tactical about how you can actually use LinkedIn for business. So if you're a small business owner, if you're an entrepreneur looking to level up your LinkedIn game and use LinkedIn as a lead generation channels, come and join me so that I will share my top proven strategies with a framework that me and my team use to sign 4 and 5 coaching clients consistently, as well as from my clients. So check it out. I have 3 time slot that it's available that I'm going live. I already have 100 of you signed up on the first day. So it's going to be wild, trust me. So I can't wait to see you all. All right, so let's go to today's topic because there's a lot to share today. But last week we talked about, is LinkedIn Premium worth it for coaches? So if you have tuned in and you're like, oh, Selena, I really want to know about this topic, go and check out the replay again. I'm going to make sure my assistant drop a link later that replay is going to help you to understand more whether LinkedIn is a premium is worth it for you in 2021. But today we're going to talk about 3 major mistakes new coaches make that block them from signing clients. I know you all is going to love the episode. Okay, before I started anything, I want to ask you a question. Answer me honestly, okay? Honestly about this, okay? So who know their numbers? Let me know. Who know their numbers? Be exact is how many people book a call with you weekly on LinkedIn from LinkedIn. Let me know. Let me know. Drop me the number. And then next question I want to ask you is, okay, now you know how many people come and talk to you, sort of like a discovery call or a sales call. What about your conversion? Do you know your conversion number? If you know, drop me as well. Okay, if you do know, drop me over there. And okay, the next 2 questions is going to be something more fun for you, that you are definitely knowing. I mean, if you don't know, time to talk to me. The next question is, how much is your average solution? How much is to have someone minimum to work with you? Is it $1,000 coaching packages? Is it 2,000? Is it 3,000 or 5,000 or all the way up to 10K? Drop me right now. Okay. The next question I have for you is, how about your target, your sales target of monthly? How much do you want to make for your business month on month on month? I know how some of you feel, because I know I used to be a person like this as well. You're like, oh my God, Selena, you're talking a lot about numbers here. I'm feeling a little bit cringy. I want to go behind the scene. I mean, I'm there, friends, but if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, I have to bring it to you. You have to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, there's a lot of problem there. You might be an excellent coach. You might be an amazing mentor with amazing mission. But like I said, without paying clients, you don't have a business. You're a charity. You're an NGO. And you do not want to do that. I mean, except you're in that space. If that's the case, let me know. So I am hoping somebody can draw me a number so that I know you know your numbers. Okay, it's getting a little bit quiet in the chat, although I see 24 of you here. So I wonder whether you know your numbers. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Let me take a sip of my coffee so that I know you are thinking about your numbers or you're trying to figure out your numbers. Because this is so important. If you do not know your numbers, everything that we talk about today doesn't really matter. Okay, so if you know your numbers, that's great. Like if you know how many people are like jumping on a sales call, a discovery call with you weekly, that's awesome. Like once you have that number, that's good. And if you know your conversion number, which is one of the very important numbers, if you are doing a sales call, by average, you should be closing around like 5 to 10%. If you're doing something more like automated funnel, that should be somewhere around 3%. If you get around 5%, that's like a rock star conversion rate. If some of you are asking, so what is conversion rate, Selena? It's literally how many people see your offer or how many people see your LinkedIn profile, decided to DM you, decided to chat with you, and then you jump on a call, and then you manage to sell them to your programs, or you manage to sell them to work with you. So that's a conversion number. Okay, so if you know those numbers, I want to tell you, kudos to you, friends. Well done. So let me tell you why you need to understand those numbers and I'm going to break it down the 3 common mistakes that you do not want to make that would avoid you from signing clients. So your sales funnel, which I call your LinkedIn profile, it's a profile funnel, right? People usually discover you through your content, and then when they see your content on the newsfeed, they will check out your profile photo, and then they will check out your headline, and they're like, oh, this is very interesting. I really think this person is really valuable. I mean, one of my clients, Craig, is here. His content, it's like bomb, right? Tons of value. People want to follow him because he offers a lot of value and tips, right? So people are attracted to your profile because of that and discover you through that. And once they do that, they click on your profile, right? They click on your profile. And once they click on your profile, they will direct to your profile page. Once they take a look of your profile, at this point, they stroll through your cover photo, they stroll through also your headlines, and they should roughly have 5 to 8 seconds to know exactly who you're targeting, what you're offering. If you missed out several on my live, I talk a lot about the 5 to 8 second rules that you should be able to communicate with your clients. What do you do, right? So making sure you have done that. And once they have checked out all the stuff that you put on your profile, they should be able to make 1 or 2 decisions. The first decision is to follow you, right? Because recently LinkedIn had changes the button to be from a connect button to a follow button. So they would be thinking about whether to follow you. Then next, what they will be doing is to send you a direct message about your service if they're like so eager to work with you or talk to you. And this is all about the profile funnel that I talk about. So the profile funnel should be capturing your potential clients, is wide open, right? Ready to usher the prospect from considering working with you to conversation, right? So there you go. Oh my goodness, yes. Veronica was like, gonna create an Excel this week. Yes, do that. I know it's difficult. Like, especially I know a lot of coaches that I work with initially, they're like, yeah, Selena, I really don't know my numbers. And you know what? It's totally fine. You know now that you need to know your numbers, because if you don't know your numbers, you don't have a business, right? Like you join my show, you know how honest I am to you about it. So after today, making sure you create an Excel, like Veronica said, just making sure you know the numbers and keep track of it, and understanding in each an individual sales cycle what are some of the things that you need to improve on. And today we'll be talking about that. And Steven said, thank you for explaining the conversion number so clearly. Awesome. Yes. Steven, so good to see you. Veronica was like, yes, could be helpful for a cohort. Amazing. Great. Veronica, you know everybody. I love it. So we talk about the funnel, but I want to tell you there's a problem. You haven't really created an audience to speak to. Heck yeah. You haven't made it possible for people to discover your coaching business or your business in general. The main reason why you haven't landed any clients is that you haven't been active online. You just practically, slap that LinkedIn profile online and thinking it will work for you. Friends, I hate to break it to you. That's not true. 9 out of 10 of the people come to me, they thought their LinkedIn profile is going to work for them. Friends, no, never. So I'm going to tell you this. So let's deep dive into the 3 major mistakes that I really see consistently people doing over and over and over and over again, right? So let's get started. The first one is they don't have an online presence. They have not established their personal brand, which is one of the most common mistakes that a lot of people make, right? Like they thought, again, the LinkedIn profile will work itself out. No, right? Like tons of people are like that. Or more likely, you quit your 9-to-5 jobs, or you're in your side hustle, and you have been, like myself, I haven't built my personal brand beforehand, right? Like I have posting some of the content, but I'm just like sort of like a director at the LinkedIn marketing solution team, right? And I identify myself a lot with the job. And I don't know for you, but a lot of people just maybe during COVID even got laid off, right? A lot of people got laid off. They haven't established their online presence. They have not established their personal brand, and they start from scratch, right? So this is my turn your connection into customers framework, right? Literally, there's 3 steps. I will be talking more deep dive about it with Sly tomorrow during my masterclass. So making sure you join that. But the very first one is your personal brand. Is the most important thing that you need to be focusing on. And 9 out of 10 internet users are using social media, right? And majority of the clients discover you through online right now. It's no longer you going to an offline venue, putting out your business card anymore. Things have changed, right? So making sure you really, really pay attention to your personal brand. And just a very quick recap for those of you who just joined me and don't know what personal brand is. Personal brand is the intention and the effort you put in show your value to others and build your credibility and subject matter expertise online. It's an extension of an offline version of you, but online. It should be the same how you show up offline to your friends, to your family, but online, it's also a repetition that your friends is like, oh, if you are challenged with LinkedIn, speak to Selena, right? Or if I know you want to get your amazing pictures taken in Switzerland, I know Steven is a pro right here, right? And talk to him, right? And for Tomisha, she have amazing expertise around nutrition, and she talk a lot about through Instagram how to eat healthily, but in a very budget way, right? Then you talk to Tomisha. This is what personal brand could help you when you build a very good reputation for yourself. Okay, so try to really start overcoming those personal challenges. You're like, oh, I'm still at a job. I don't know how to build your personal brand, but start sharing your story, sharing your expertise. I'm 100% sure if you're an intern or someone just fresh start from the college, start with offering tips about how you what type of study you're on, like what diploma you're in, what type of things that you have learned, or start networking, right? There's like, if I can say it, there's 10 ways you can basically position yourself as a subject matter expertise or someone that is expert to talk about something. I'm 100% sure. And I'm just like looking at 26 of you tuning in today. There must be knowledge that you know than I do. And I would have knowledge about LinkedIn that I know because I'm an expert in sharing with you, right? So there is something that everybody have an edge to share. In fact, everyone have 10% edge knowing a knowledge or wisdom or a pieces of expertise that you know than I do. So making sure you share all that and build your audience online. Okay. So this is number 1, which a lot of people missed out and is the foundation for having a successful business is personal brand. People buy from people, friends. Remember, people buy from people. People do not buy from brands. I mean, people buy from brands, but they won't be attracted to a brand like, oh, Nike. Oh, Nike have this amazing logo. No, they are attracted to you. Okay. They are attracted to work with you. They're attracted with the mission. Okay. The foundation is important. Yes. Yes. The magic sauce tuning in from YouTube. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Great. So there you go. This is number 1 mistake is to not focusing on building your online presence and go to selling. Oops. Okay, moving on to next is am I still streaming? Sorry. Somehow my screen is glitching a little bit. I'm wondering whether, because I have a really good internet. I'm just wondering. Okay, let me know, friends, if you can hear me, because the next one is very important. It's tied back to the 3 numbers that I asked you earlier. is that majority of the people have this issue, is that they have traffic problem. Okay, who can tell me what's a traffic problem is? What exactly is a traffic problem? If you are like me, myself, have been in the digital marketing for a while, you know. Oh, okay, great. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I froze very quickly. Okay, great. Steven, thank you. I'm still here. Perfect. There, thank you. I'm still here. Perfect. Oh, Marlene, so good to see you. Okay, you're live for me. Awesome. So, friends, the next issue you have is you have a traffic issue. Okay, like we talked about the conversion numbers earlier. We talk about how many calls you have, right? And what's the number of sales, or what's your sales target you want to be able to hit per month, right? We talk about all those formula inside my masterclass tomorrow, as well as inside my LPB program, where I break it down for you. But if you have been tracking those, that's amazing. But friends, I hate to break it to you, majority of the people who are on LinkedIn not really focusing on that. It's about a traffic problem, which is a visibility problem. You would be able to know that number on your private to you dashboard on LinkedIn, which is the very first data you got from LinkedIn. And LinkedIn really hand it as a silver platter to you and letting you know how much traffic it's viewing your profile, which is who viewed your LinkedIn profile, right? That's your traffic. That's your traffic on LinkedIn. Okay, you might ask, Selena, why is it important for my business? Oh, that's super important to your business, my friend. Why? Because imagine you have a business online, you have your website, right? Why people are massively focusing on SEO on Google, why they are trying so very much to build backlinks using blogs, why they are trying to place Google ads so that there's more traffic to their website. It is the same with LinkedIn profile. And in fact, if you tune in early, you hear one of my clients, Fasal, said after working with me, he have his LinkedIn work out very well for him, that his LinkedIn profile works stronger, bring more traffic than his website. So I'm here to tell you, if you just fresh new starting your coaching business, you want to just basically sign a couple clients, I can tell you can do that on LinkedIn without a website. But you do need to understand this, that you might have a traffic problem if you just quickly look at your LinkedIn profile. Somewhere you have 1,000 traffic who viewed your profile, you have somewhere like less than 1,000. There's a lot of things that you need to do to improve your LinkedIn profile. If you're somewhere around 2,000, it's a little bit better, but it's not perfect. But majority of my clients who work with me, they have an average LinkedIn profile of 4 to 5K of traffic. Why is this very, very important? Is because when you have enough traffic, I talked about the funnel earlier, right? If you tune in and listening to me for the very first issue that you have, if you understand the funnel, if you don't have enough people looking at your profile, how can you push them down to attract them as an opportunity magnet, attract them to book a call with you, attract them to all the way DM you and ask you about your offer, ask about your coaching services, ask about what your business is about, right? So this is very important about knowing your traffic, knowing that, okay? Joey is saying, but LinkedIn does not give you much useful data, not like Google and YouTube does. I have to agree, Joey, for sure. LinkedIn could do better, but I know the team has been having that product in place that it's going to give you more granular data when it comes to your LinkedIn content. So what you're actually posting as a LinkedIn article right now, they give you really, really deep dive granular data in terms of like what's the majority, the percentage of the people who is reading your article, right? Like they will give you, like, for instance, I used to work for LinkedIn and I got a lot of people that I connected with is still my colleagues at LinkedIn. So majority of the people, let's say 30 to 40% that reading my articles are LinkedIn employee. So they would say, okay, 40% are LinkedIn employee reading your articles, and then next would be 10% of which other company is reading, or what is the majority of the job title are reading my article. So next, LinkedIn is going to have better, and better. Sorry, Yuri. I apologize. So give you very good data that you can be able to see it on LinkedIn. So to give you a very deep dive data, that it's better. But I agree, Google is better, YouTube is better, LinkedIn definitely need to do a better job. But in fact, LinkedIn company page also give you a lot of useful data. So if you have a company page or business page, you will be able to see a lot of great data over there. Okay, awesome. Sorry, Yuri. I was like looking a very quick glance of your profile, and I don't realize is the magic sauce right here. All right, so having the traffic is super important. Okay, is this helpful for you? How is your traffic on LinkedIn? Can you drop me your number right here? And if it's a small number, I'm happy to share a couple of tips that it could be instantly helping you with driving traffic on LinkedIn. Let me take a sip of my coffee, and we talk about the final major mistake. Okay. But is it helpful for you so far? Let me know. All right. While I'm waiting for you for some comments, the next one, it might hit home very much to you, or in fact, some of you. So I got pitch slapped every single day on LinkedIn. And I'm really sad about that. But I have to say, when a platform is growing something like LinkedIn and other social media platform, obviously Instagram and Facebook, I got that all the time, right? I got people always asking me how much money would you like to pay to buy followers, right? Similarly. So I want you to really think about whether you have been doing that before. Okay. Have you been doing that before? Right? Like pitch slap someone. Okay. What does that really mean, Selena? What do you mean by pitch slap someone? Pitch slap someone is you have not built an initial connection or relationship with somebody, and you just DM someone, and usually you would send a pitch deck or a brochure, or you send a website like this is pitch slap. The worst pitch slap I've ever get, majority of the people actually do that, is through even not being a friend with me, not being connected with me. They would send me a connection invitation with a pitch. Okay. Who have experienced something like that? I have, all the time. Okay. Who have done that before? Who have done, not you yourself, but who have received tons of pitch slapping on this platform? I have every single day. All right. Olivia is coming late, but very interesting. So good to hear. Great. So yes, Michelle, free live masterclass tomorrow. Exactly. Yuri is never ever. I would never do that. Good for you. I know you're all about relationship. And look at, your LinkedIn profile. We all know that, the magic sauce, right? And Tomisha's yes, I have. It's so annoying. I know, right? So if you are the person who receive it, you find it annoying, what do you think about the person that you're trying to pitch to, right? And don't really think about how many connections you have on LinkedIn. Let's say you have 3,000 connections on LinkedIn, and you obviously think they are all business opportunity. They could be business opportunity if you cultivate the relationship, right? So the last issue that majority of the people face is they do not follow the rule of 7. So in sales, in one of the theory that majority of people know is that someone would buy your product and services unconsciously if they see you, see your offer, see your content, basically seeing your brand online for 7 times, right? 7 times before they make a purchase decision. So if you apply that rule of 7 right here, then you need to understand, Can you pitch slap someone? Start with 0? No. Can you send a pitch next conversation second? No. Can you do that all the way until 7 times? No. So you really need to think about how this funnel that I talk about, the profile funnel, works for you, right? So I have a couple of tips. Tomorrow during my masterclass, I will talk a little bit more. But let me read a couple of comments because this is hilarious. Okay, Elliot's like constantly pitch slaps these days. I know, I'm with you, girl. I constantly get pitch slapped all the time. Crypto, Bitcoin. There's a couple really bad industry that on LinkedIn is always pitch slapping me. And recently, I got a few that it's with real estate. Maybe it's because I'm based in Florida right now. They're like, oh, do you want to do a loan and you will be able to, live in this mansion next to this beach? And I want to buy a house. I know that's one of my goals in the next 2 to 3 years. But you can't pitch slap me or just letting me know like, hey, you wanna get a loan, you wanna buy a house, right? No, right? Linda is like me. I receive those pitch slap all the time. Yui as well, John as well. Okay, I got it. At least I usually get pitch slap the next day after someone connected with me. So frustrating. I know. Some of it, they even pitch slap me right in the get-go and send me that connection notes, and I usually do not accept them. So if you are one of them that you're tuning in, 28 of beautiful of you, please stop doing that. I know it's okay. Like, I know it's totally fine if you don't know how LinkedIn works or how things are working. But if you go back and really think about the rules of 7 touch point that a client needs to be able to see you or see your content or see your brand before making the decision to work with you, then making sure you do that. Okay. So there's a couple of things as a solution for you that you can warm your audience up is to build the relationship, right? And by building relationship, you all know I always talk about that, and I encourage you to do so as well, is that there's only less than 2 to 3 to even 4% of content creators creating and posting content on LinkedIn on a weekly basis. Yes, I need to repeat myself. There's only less than 3 to 4% of people doing that. So there's 800 million LinkedIn members, and there's only less than 3 million members are creating content on LinkedIn. What does it mean for you? Not just you can dominate the newsfeed. If you consistently putting yourself out there like myself, my business purely organically drive traffic and leads all through LinkedIn. And that's the power of this platform. Similarly for all my clients as well. If you see some of my amazing success story, like heartfelt success story from my clients, they be able to sign their 4 and 5 coaching clients all through LinkedIn is because of that as well. So making sure you build that relationship, because like I said, those connections, if you have 3K, you have 5K, you have 10, those are all amazing business opportunity. But hold your horses. First, you need to establish yourself, build that know, like, trust figure, and really share and give before you take, right? Remember that 7 touch point. 7, you need to show up 7 times before you even pitch slap someone. You shouldn't be pitch slapping someone anyway. You should just like build that relationship and really understanding from the other end, another receiving end, whether they need your product, right? What if they're already working with somebody else or your competitor about this, right? Like, then you just basically blow the very good first or couple impression initially. So really establish yourself with this deeper connection with your potential clients. Sounds good? Okay. If you love what I'm talking, tomorrow I'll be deep diving more on these framework and really showcasing a little bit more deep dive with a very beautiful slide deck that I can share with you more solution about that. But as for now, I wish you all an amazing Wednesday. Is this helpful? I just really want to just wrap up and letting you know. Okay, Sophia, so good to see you. Sophia, great points. Awesome. Ellie said, thanks, Selena. Link broken now, but appreciate your tips. Oh, what links is broken? Let me know. Are you meaning my masterclass link? If that's the case, let me know, because this is very, very important for me and my team. Okay, so so just to wrap up, the 3 things that we already talked about. You need to understand your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, friends, you don't have a business. You don't have a business. You might have amazing, incredible mission and impact that you want to bring to the world. Your amazing geniuses, your amazing wisdom, and your amazing expertise. But friends, if you don't know your numbers, you're a charity. You're a charity. You're an NGO. And if that's the case, you want to be an NGO, that's great. But if you wanted to have a thriving business that you equally want to be able to get paid for what you're worth, or get paid for what you're really, really offering to the world, then you have to know your numbers. So this is number 1 mistake. Number 2, you have a huge traffic problem. If your LinkedIn profile did not generate anywhere more than 2,000 to 5,000 traffic to you, then your LinkedIn have some rooms to improvement, so that you can create that traffic, so that you can create that beautiful profile funnel, so people will start booking calls with you. So if you have anything that below 1,000 profile views, join my masterclass tomorrow, so that I would be able to share a little bit more about the solution to help you instantly. Last but not least, you have to build the audience, the trust, the know, like, trust factor and relationship. Building an audience and a community won't happen overnight. Trust me, I know. But at least you have some clues as why you aren't really capturing your new clients. Now you know the 3 common mistakes. And now you also know some of the actionable takeaway that you need to work on, you need to understand, you need to know in order to make your business a bigger success. Sounds good? Great, awesome. So just to let you know, tomorrow is my masterclass. If you really can't make it to tomorrow, I have 2 more. I mean, again, I only do this every 6 months. So do catch me, because the material is bomb. Like, every year I'll receive tons of amazing message from my LinkedIn audience and telling me, Selena, you have to do that more. But every year I only do it twice. So this year I'm doing it again, and tomorrow is the first class, and the next class is next Tuesday, and then the class is next Thursday. So remember to catch us, because when you catch me live, there's a lot of nice bonuses. As well as catching me live, you will be able to interact with all my amazing audience as well. Again, it's all about building that connection, building that relationship with your audience. Okay, sounds good? Great, awesome. Okay, yours like consistency, showing up, telling people, creating useful stuff, make it easy for people to find you. That's it. Yes to Yuri. Yes. John is like, fantastic. Irene was like, thank you, Selena. Steve was super helpful. Jessica, awesome. Great. I am so glad that all of you find this really helpful. And as for now, I wish you all a fantastic Wednesday ahead. And I really hope to see you all tomorrow during my masterclass and sharing more deep dive of more tips about how my top proven sales strategies to sign and turn your LinkedIn connection into customers, happy customers. And let's do that. All right. Perfect. Great. As for now, I will see you soon. Bye for now, friends.
Hi, I'm Seb Jocelyn, your lawyer turned 10x therapist and executive coach. My mission is to help lawyers and corporates reinvent their career, health, and relationships. And I'm able to do that thanks to Selina's help. She helped me understand how to use LinkedIn to my advantage. Just to give you one example, my last post on LinkedIn went viral and hit 28,000 views. I'm now getting most of my customers through LinkedIn and was also able to increase my fee. Selina is the best investment you can make if your goal is to quit your corporate job, build your own business, and create a brand that corresponds to you. She will cheer you up all the way and still sends me that little love message that keeps me going. Thank you, Selina.